Welcome back, guys. Today I have another great trick from the Royal Road to Card Magic, and I really think you're going to like this one. So let's get right into it. Okay? So I'm gonna mix up the cards real quick, and I'll ask a spectator to pick a card, any card. So you're gonna do this by just cutting off around about the middle, like so, and take this card and look at it and remember it and show it to everyone. Okay, great. Now let's return it, just cut anywhere again, put it back, and these on top. Okay, so now of course I could probably find your card, but to make it a little bit harder, does anyone here play cards? You? Oh, great. Do you know how to shuffle them, to riffle shuffle? Yeah, great. Okay, so let's give the cards a riffle shuffle. So the spectator cuts the cards, shuffles the cards, can give them a cut. Okay, just to be sure, why don't you shuffle them one more time? Okay. And he shuffles them again and maybe give them a cut. Okay, great. So now let's see if I can find your card. So look at me, look in my eyes, and I'll see if I can identify your card. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got it. Okay, so it's a black card, right? Pretty high number, probably a court card, a king or queen. Yeah, I'm completely sure now. Yeah, it's the 3 of diamonds. I just want to take a quick break to remind you all that we're going through this book right now on the channel, The Royal Road to Card Magic, one of the best books for beginners. We'll be going through different shuffles like the overhand shuffle and the riffle shuffle, and false shuffles and controls, as well as classic slides like the classic pass, palms, a double turnover and double lift, but also quick and easy tricks that you can start using today. So make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and give the video a like, and please comment down below what you think. Okay, on to the tutorial. Okay guys, let's go through what I did there. So this is a great trick, as you saw. I hope you enjoyed that. It's called An Instinct for Cards, and it's on page 32 in your book if you want to follow along in this wonderful book, The Royal Road to Card Magic, which we're going through on the channel right now. Okay. So this trick, as I said, it's a great trick, because when I said the spectator can shuffle and cut the cards, I didn't lie. They can actually do that, which makes this trick really strong, actually. So on top we have a stock. So we're gonna start with a stock on top. And so it can be any suit, of course, but it's all the cards in one suit are on top. So in this case we have the diamonds, ace through king, and it's going to start off on top, and you can place this of course in your card box, and everything will seem very random, but you can start off by giving the cards shuffle, an overhand shuffle, and controlling or retaining the top stock, the top 13 stocks. We have a video on this which is time stamped, so you can easily find what you need. But I'm going to go through it quickly. So it's the In-Jog Shuffle. So you start off by shuffling off at least the stock, 13 cards. You in-jog the next card, and then you shuffle off. Now you have an in-jog here, and you form a thumb break, and you shuffle to the break, like this. From here, you can either simply cut about 2/3 of the deck and put the rest of on top, so you do cuts, or you can shuffle, so you undercut about 1/3 or so of the cards and you shuffle. Okay, so right now this means that our stock, all these diamond cards, are in the middle of the deck. So now you're going to ask one of your spectators to pick a card, and they're going to do that by cutting. Say you can cut to any card you want, somewhere around about the middle. And usually, even though you don't say that, people usually cut in the middle. So they cut the cards and take the card which they cut to, and they complete the cut. So in this case, it's the 8 of diamonds. Now they look at it, of course, and they show everyone to remember it, and they can either cut again, but the problem with this is that sometimes you manage to cut, for some reason, to the exact same place right after you've done a cut. So you can also just ask them to slide it in somewhere in the middle, because we don't want it to return to the exact same place, because the trick won't work. They need to pick a diamond in the beginning, and they can't, of course, place it back at the exact same place. But if they just slide it in the middle somewhere, the chances are, of course, very small for that. So now you can ask a spectator. If you have a spectator who can do a riffle shuffle, they can do that. They can shuffle the cards, which will make it very strong. So if you can, for example, ask if someone usually play cards, and so the chances are greater that they can do a riffle shuffle. And then you can say, oh, do you know the riffle shuffle? Otherwise, you just do it yourself. Okay, so they can do a riffle shuffle either in the hands or on the table. And yeah, we have videos on that. And now they can, if they want to, they can give it a cut and another riffle shuffle. So 2 riffle shuffles. And maybe another cut. Okay, let's make sure you can see all the cards. So now we have the diamonds distributed throughout the pack. And you can start by identifying the ace. So we have the ace right here, the ace of diamonds. And then we have the 2 and the 3, the 4, the 5, 6. And then we have the 8, which is out of sequence. So we have the 6 and the 8, and then we have the 7, 9, 10, jack, queen, and king. So even though they're distributed throughout the pack, they're still in the same order or the same sequence, except from one card, which is their card. So in this case, we can identify that it's the 8 of diamonds, because after 6 comes 7, not 8, of course. The 7 is over here. So we know that the 8 is their card. And we can do some kind of, pattern and presentation here to make it a little bit more interesting. Like, look into my eyes so I can identify, think about your card, blah, 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 something like that. And yeah, and then you can end up with that little gag I did, where it seems like you're going to fail. So you say, it's probably, I think it's a black card. And it's a high card, it's a court card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure now it's the 8 of diamonds. And that concludes actually a very strong trick, because it's so fair, especially if the spectator does all the shuffling and the cutting. That makes it so strong and unthinkable. They will never figure out the method. Yes, it's a great trick. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to move on with the Royal Road to Card Magic. We have another great trick from this book coming up. And after that, I will show you what I consider to be one of the very best tricks ever created. So make sure to subscribe for that. We have a couple of new subscribers. You are very welcome. It's so nice to have you here. And if you like this, subscribe, maybe give it a like, and please comment down below if you have any questions or suggestions or wishes for the channel. Okay, see you next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.